I read the script. I found it fascinating and touching also because of the romance that's in the story, which is rare for, you know, it's not very easy to fit it in a sci-fi movie where everything is exploding and there's a lot of chase. And I met with Joe, we spoke about this story, and then I just, I did audition with Tom, and I guess, you know, I received an answer later that I got the part. I found it very original because even though it's a sci-fi post-apocalyptic movie, which we had seen before, but yet the story is very, very different from the others. And for me, it's very important. And I thought it was, one could connect humanely to it. It wasn't just the story of flying machines. It was also the story about a survival, finding identity. It was the story about human beings. Julia, she's mysterious indeed. She appears in Jack's life suddenly, and she makes him question everything he knew beforehand. She makes him question his life, the story that happened in the world, and she kind of challenges him to discover the truth, to discover more. She brings big changes in Tom's life, and she's also connected to Tom, to Jack, Tom's character, by a romantic story. Tom he's a great actor, and he's a great hero. He was very professional on set. I can see why he is, you know, what he is today, because he works so hard, and he's fascinating to watch, because all the stunts and all the difficult, you know, work and all the maybe crazy-looking things he does by himself. Even when he's riding the bike and jumping from one rock to another, he does it all by himself, and it's fascinating because he's a real, he's a very brave man. I learned a lot from him, and he gave me a lot of confidence and security. For example, when we had to fly in the bubble ship, we were in studios, and it was like being on a roller coaster. This thing was rotating all kinds of ways, and I don't like roller coasters. So Tom really talked me through it. He explained to me how it works. He was very patient about it. And also, it's true that I knew that because he's sitting next to me in it, I thought Tom wouldn't go into something that's not safe, so it really gave me confidence. It's great to be part of a great cast, of course, especially actors that I admire, like Tom and Morgan Freeman, and you just, you know, I'm still new in the business, so I always learn. When I'm on set, I try to learn things, and people that I admire, I just watch them, and it's a great privilege. Joseph is he's very smart, and he's very precise visually. This movie, by the way, visually is quite stunning, and the sets, for example, were very, very interesting, and you could see that everything was Joe's idea, and he comes from architecture, and one can understand better when he sees. He's very, very good about framing and about placing things into space, and I think that's a very good background for him. Everything. Doing fascinating and even scary stunts, flying around in bubble ship. And also traveling. I loved going to Iceland. Iceland was so stunning. Everything, all the landscape that you see in the movie, they're all real. It's fascinating. Iceland can look like so many countries at the same time. It depends where you go. And we had the desert, we had the green forests, we had lakes, and also they reproduced all, basically the city of New York after the end of the world. So it was fascinating to arrive to this set in Iceland and see pieces of buildings sticking out of the ground. They've done an amazing job. It looked so real. Everything was pretty much real. I think the theme is, there are a lot of themes actually. There's of course romance, love. There's also, it's a movie about finding identity, about finding the truth, about questioning what the truth is like. It's the movie about survival, about strength, finding the strength to survive, and not being afraid to actually discover the truth. Because you can see in the movie there are different characters. Some want to discover the truth, and some don't. They actually don't want to know. And it's like in life. Some people, even though they might know they live in oblivion, they prefer to stay there. They don't want to know the truth. And the character of Jack, on the other hand, is a fighter. He wants to discover what's hiding, even if the truth might be ugly. He wants to know the truth.